Okay, let's take this 1965, I think, Land Rover Series 2A, 88-inch, so short wheelbase petrol, for a spin. I think someone's done a bit of rebuild work on this by the look of it. Oil light, ignition light come up properly. Press the start the button. Starts nicely, really starts well actually, hot or cold. Needs a tiny bit of choke just when it's cold, but seems to be absolutely spot on actually. I've just done a few miles on this and it's performed really well. Let's go out over this bumpy track. But pretty much a standard sort of Series 2A hard top with rear windows petrol model. Except it is fitted I think with a Series 3 gearbox because there seems to be synchro across the gears rather than the earlier type of partially non-synchro gearbox it would have been fitted with from new. It rumps along quite happily. The engine feels nice and responsive. No misfiring, no hesitancy, no evidence of overheating. It's fair to say it doesn't have a temperature gauge on these early ones, but certainly no evidence of anything getting hot or pinking or anything like that. Clutch feels nice. There's no unpleasant noises from the gearbox or anything like that. Let's go down for the horse. It seems to change in and out of its gears nicely without any synchro issues or anything. And the whole drivetrain actually feels pretty solid on it. There's, if I back off sharply, there's no real minimal backlash to the transmission, but certainly no nasty heavy clunking or anything. No, in fact, backlash isn't there really at all. No. Steers nicely as well. It goes where it's put. I'm not having to do all this with the steering wheel to make it stay in a straight line. It's going where it's placed. Gauge wise, the speedo's working properly. It's showing 93,000 miles. Ammeter seems to be working. Fuel gauge, however, I suspected it wasn't because when I first got in it went up to absolutely full. It's very unlikely it came in with a full tank of petrol. Since I've put some petrol in it, it's now gone down to empty. So obviously let's assume the fuel gauge isn't working quite the way it should be at the moment. And I think somebody's probably rebuilt the bulkhead on it at some point. It's still got the heater ducts, but the Smith's heater itself has been removed, probably because it was knackered. The hose is still there, but there's no heater there. It really just seems to bumble along like a happy little car. It rides quite nicely for a series. Springs don't feel too tired and bouncy, certainly. And there's very tight actually. There's no very few unpleasant rattles, squeaks, bumps, clunks or groans. So it doesn't feel like a bag of bits going down the road the way that sometimes these do. It actually feels quite together. Brakes nice in a straight line as well. As I say, the engine feels nice and responsive on it. It's not got any flat spots or bogging down or anything. It's just getting on with it. No, there really isn't any backlash in that transmission at all. Certainly not from top gear. Gated walkers, perhaps best we don't try and run them over. Oh, really? Just a nice little early series in the right colour. Probably much more I can say about it, in fairness. That's probably about it. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353 or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further info.